I got both kids down for nap currently. Lucy's right there. Ian is laying in his bed. So I figured, why not take this small little window of time I have right now? We're talking about books. Talk about reading. It's funny because I used to hate reading growing up. Despised it. But for whatever reason, in the last few years, I don't know, I've started to enjoying reading. Not like fictional books or anything like that. Fictional, I think fictional. I don't know, I like to read a lot of self-development, business-geared books. It's going to be a book review, because I just finished a book. Let me grab it for you. The book that we're going to be talking about, True Wealth Formula by Hans Johnson. I've been following him for probably a year or so now, but I've been following his wife for going on 7-8 years or so, I'd say. They have an incredible story. Definitely look into him. Danny Johnson, Hans Johnson. But he came out with his book this year, right around time COVID took off, I think. I think it was back in April or so. This is a must read. If you are interested in gaining financial freedom, building actual wealth, generational wealth, and building a legacy, you got to check this book out. It's not a hard read. It's only 200 or so pages. It's super simple. It's not a bunch of terms that you're not going to understand. He makes it super easy to get. And basically what the book talks about is building the foundation for your wealth. And obviously you can't just read the book and have it work. You have to actually put in the work and do the stuff for it to work. But he gives you the blueprint. The blueprint is here, or the formula. He does talk about the things that most financial books talk about: paying off debt, limiting spending, those kinds of things. But those are valid principles. So obviously they probably need to be talked about. But he goes into talking about other things like turning liabilities into assets, what an actual asset is, because there's a lot of misconceptions on assets. He talks about what to do when you actually pay your debt off, because we're always told pay off your debt, pay off your debt, pay off your debt. And then what ends up happening is you go back into debt because you have this extra money, you start spending stuff, and then before you know it, you're back where you started. So he talks about what to do with your money while you're paying off your debt, and once you pay off your debt. He talks about, what to put your money into to generate the wealth. So, real estate, stocks. And he doesn't just give you the one option, which I like. Typically, financial books is like you can tell where they made most of their money. Lucy's waking up. Hold on. You say hi, Lucy? Typically, you could tell that the author, made their money doing one thing, whether it be real estate, stocks, and that usually comes through in their books. Hans, he's made money multiple different ways. He's generated his wealth through businesses, through real estate, through the stock market, and so he kind of gives you all the options once you pay off your debt. So, I do highly recommend the book. It's, like I said, super simple. I'll link to it in the description down below if you want to go take a look at it. It'll change your life if you read it and apply it. He also offers a coaching program. I'm hoping that maybe in this next year or so we can get into it, me and Jess, because if he's this much information in a book, the coaching program's probably through the roof. So I gotta get this child fed, and then we gotta go pick up mama.